The director of the U.S. National Counterintelligence and Security Center says anyone heading to Russia for the World Cup could become a victim of Russian hackers. And for more on the fears and dangers facing some World Cup fans, we're joined by KTVU tech expert Ryan Eldridge from Nerds on Call. Ryan, a pleasure to see you.
Hey.
So U.S. officials are saying no one is too insignificant. So what are the best options? Should they just buy a burner phone, or what should they do?
I read that, and in the Reuters article, they were kind of talking about buying a burner phone to protect yourself. But I would go one step further. Anything that you're going to log into, like let's say your email address, or you're going to check your corporate email, or you're going to go check your bank account balance to see if you can spend money on that souvenir, any of those activities can still be recorded. Keep in mind that Russia has obviously shown that they have the ability and motivation to hack things like our election, the DNC. So if you've got a state-controlled ISP, internet service provider, what's to stop the state from saying, hey, we want to monitor all traffic that's coming in and out of this quadrant of the world, right? They could track login information through man-in-the-middle attacks, where essentially if they've got control of the ISP or control of the routers at the stadium or in the hotels, they could see all traffic from your device to the ISP and then out to the internet at large, and then also see that information as it comes back to you. If they can stand in the middle of all of that information, they can easily inject code into that stream, infect your device, and then you're traveling back to America or wherever home is with an infected device. So a burner device won't save you entirely, because once they log your login credentials for your bank account or your email account or wherever, they've got you.
Right, and so that was one of my other questions, was in the world that we live in, everything is at our fingertips, everything is on our phone. We can't even have an Apple phone without a credit card being linked to it. So how do people go around that, or can we at all?
Really, if you're going to go to a situation where someone else is in control of the access to the internet, you should already assume that somebody's got it compromised. If you go to a Starbucks or if you go to the World Cup, it doesn't matter. Anywhere where you don't have physical security on your network, you should assume that somebody's compromised it. So you shouldn't do certain things like check your bank account balance and go to your email. And the reason why I'm constantly talking about email is email tends to be the center of our digital life. Imagine if you wanted to reset your password at Bank of America. Where are they going to send that reset to? Well, they're going to send it to your email account. And it's fairly trivial to go into someone's email account and forward all messages to another account. And so you would never even see Bank of America resetting your password. And now they're resetting everything. It could take as little as 7 minutes from somebody getting your email password to essentially stealing your identity online and being able to do whatever they want.
And Ryan, we've got about 15 seconds left here. How will someone know if they've been hacked after returning from Russia to the U.S.?
Really what they should do is, if they're using a burner phone, obviously toss that thing, but they can check things like two-step authentication for all of their email accounts or any accounts that they're going to be accessing. So that way they get sent a text message as well as when they're trying to log in. So they can kind of see who's logging in and where, and then they can kind of watch that activity later on through their logs.
Okay. All right. Ryan Eldridge with Nerds on Call. Ryan, thank you so much.